This is the Infinite Receiving Podcast, helping conscious leaders like you tap into a wealth of abundance across all areas of your life and business. My name is Susie Ashworth. I am a single mom of 3 and author of the Sunday Times best-selling book, Infinite Receiving. Crack the code to conscious wealth creation and finally manifest your dream life. On this show, I'll be sharing with you how you can upgrade your identity and your reality to create the life that you have been dreaming of. Because you are ready to be an infinite receiver. Hello, you gorgeous human being. It is Susie Ashworth here, and you are listening to the Infinite Receiving Podcast. And I have got a juicy one for you today. I'm just feeling the vibes. I am not going to lie. The sun is shining. You know, you've got summer outfits where you put them on and you just feel like a badass bitch. I've got one of those badass bitch outfits on today. You know, I woke up feeling this way and I thought I need a dress that is going to hold my spirit in a way that honors the vibe today. So I've gone for my white corset dress and I'm feeling like a sexy minx. 45, I'm feeling fine. It's where we are at. This is the mood that I am bringing to the podcast today. And this is what is inspiring today's content, which is 3 surprising ways to boost your magnetism today. Are we excited? I'm excited. I've got one that feels like a little bit cheeky, but I cannot lie. This is what is on right now and it's working. And actually, I want to give a shout out to one of my Catalyst clients, the incredible Rosa Maxwell. And she is a sex, love and relationship coach. And it was one of her videos that she shared on Instagram about sensational self-pleasure and how to, I think it was how to have endless sexual energy, that I went and had a listen to and I thought, that's what I'm doing. I'm giving you a little hint. I've given you a little hint of what is to come. But first of all, let's get super practical. The number one way to boost your magnetism today is to embody what it is that you are talking about. That is so freaking sexy. It is so attractive. It is so irresistible. You cannot ignore somebody who is walking their walk from the inside out. And here's the thing. This is the distinction. We've got people that look like they are playing a good game. We've got people who look like they are doing the do. And they've got their pictures on social media and they're posting on Instagram 3 times a day and all of that. They look like they are doing it. But on the inside, they are freaking out. On the inside, they are feeling bitter and jealous and they are looking at everybody else being like, how come they've got it and I'm doing all of these things and I'm not getting what I want? So they are on the outside looking like they're the embodiment, but on the inside, they have got so much work to do. And the reason that this is important is that the universe responds to us or speaks to us in frequency. It speaks to us in energy. So what you say and what you think is largely irrelevant when it comes to pulling the thing in that you desire. So when you listen to Joe Dispenza talk about co-creating with the universe, the way that he describes it is we each have an electromagnetic field and our thoughts send the signal out to the universe. So I want this. That is the kind of smoke signal. I want that car. I want that holiday. I want that lover. I want this pricing, whatever it is. The thought sends out the message. But the feeling, the elevated emotion pulls it in. That is the magnet that pulls the thought, the desire into our reality. So you can think about it and hope about it and wish about it all day long. But if you're not feeling it, if you're not vibing with it, if your energy is not a match for what it is that you are saying, your energy will win out every single time, because that is the frequency of magnetism. So you have to do the work that you need to do, and this will be individual for everybody, to release the story, the guilt, the fear, the shame that stops you from feeling like you are worthy, that stops you from feeling like this is an abundant universe, that stops you from feeling like everything is possible now. You can think everything is possible now. You can tell yourself a million times over, but unless you feel it, the thinking is redundant. So being the embodiment is not just doing it, it is being it at a cellular level. It's like, I can't pretend that I am feeling like a sexy minx, and then my internal dialogue be like, you're a fat bitch, you're stupid, you're this, you're that, or why did you just say that like that? That wasn't perfect. Oh my goodness. Like, that's not sexy minx vibes. That is go and put baby in a corner because she's not worthy and deserving vibes. And if that was what I was saying on the inside, I would become one of those people who seems to have a disproportionate amount of bad luck because I'm saying all of the right things and yet nothing's going my way. Do you know somebody like that? Are you that person? Because I can guarantee if you are that person, the inner dialogue is saying not enough, not deserving, not worthy. It's never going to happen, to name just a few things. So boost your magnetism, be the embodiment. Second thing, I'm going to give you a specific example here that is relevant to me. And also we're going to speak more generally, find the thing that works for you. So the second thing is move your body. That is the general request. Why? Because we store so much tension within the body. And so when you move the body with the intention of releasing, with the intention of letting go anything that is not serving you in your highest and best, you're clearing your channel. So clearer signals out to the universe, clearer or more aligned energy calling in when you're letting go of anything that is blocking you or stopping you from feeling ready, feeling it now. And again, guilt, shame, trauma, lies inhabit every single cell of our being. So the more conscious we can become about releasing that energy from ourselves. So some people it's going to be running. Other people it will be Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Some people it will be yoga. Other people it will be Pilates. Other people it will be actually having body work. So somebody going in and like massaging your organs, that will be the movement of your body and ultimately the releasing of anything that's stopping you and blocking you from being your innate, perfect self. For me, I'm going to dance. I'm going to put the music on and I am going to rock out, baby. And I got this tip from my friend Mel Wells. If you put your music on and dance and then feel your body as you are dancing, as you feel your body, what you're doing is bringing the attention and the energy inwards. And as you bring it in and ultimately turn yourself on, you're turning your light on and up as you are feeling yourself, you're amplifying the attraction, you're amplifying your magnetism. And of course, it works when we're looking at partners, but it works for everything. You know, you ever meet those people who like everything is always working out for them? Like literally, they just have to say it and it happens because they want to roll. They want a momentum when it comes to clearing, releasing, calling in. And so we can just switch out the requests and all of the work is relevant for all of the things where there's no resistance. So the second piece is to move your body. The third piece, which I alluded to right at the beginning, which is slightly controversial for me. I mean, it's not really controversial, but it's just, maybe I don't speak to this so often, but daily self-pleasure, babes. Yes. Allow yourself, give yourself permission to see how much pleasure you can gift yourself on a daily basis. And often when I talk about high ticket buyers and sales and quantum leaping, I'm talking about courage and I'm talking about personal power. One word that I don't use as frequently as I do kind of behind the scenes is like capacity. When you are moving into your next level, you have to increase your capacity to receive. And self-pleasure, going on a self-pleasure journey, committing to daily time where you etch out space to pleasure yourself. What happens over time, and this is something that you can only ever notice over time, is that you increase your capacity for receiving pleasure. There's just some really beautiful conversations, which I don't know, I don't feel brave enough to have them right now. It's coming, But there's some really beautiful conversations around the way that frequently we approach sex, which is to go for the climax. Like it's all about the orgasm. And actually, when we are looking to increase our capacity, our sexual energy, which is directly connected to our magnetism, actually what you're looking for is not the climax. How quickly can I get there? But is how much can I increase the waves of pleasure? How long can I hold that for? Hold and then amplify, intensify, and move and play and allow. The more you can do that with yourself during your self-pleasure sessions, guess what happens afterwards? You wake up feeling spicy, baby. It's like, who is this? There's the hormonal, the chemical changes support you in being your bolder, braver, more fun, more attractive, more magnetic. Can't quite put my finger on it, but I just want to be around you. Vibe, because you are vibing. You've expanded your capacity to receive with your sexual energy, which you can then play around with. You can translate that, transmute that into your finances, into your business, into your friendships. Now, of course, you can be super intentional if you want to go into practices like sex magic. But for this and becoming more magnetic, what we're talking about when it comes to your magnetism is being more attractive. And so being able to connect to your sexuality and your sensuality and your turn on, and being able to amplify that for yourself, as above, so below, as within, so without. So as you find yourself more attractive, people will reflect that to you, who are seeing, who are feeling you, who are speaking to you. You find yourself more attractive, they find you more attractive. As you are able to access new levels of pleasure and increase your capacity to receive, that capacity can then be transferred into any other area of your life that you desire, simply by setting that very conscious intention. So I would love for you to play with that and let me know how you get on. If this has been a fun episode, share it with a friend. Tag me on the gram. You know where I am, Susie_Ashworth. And in the meantime, please remember, faith plus action equals miracles.
Thank you for listening to Infinite Receiving with me, Susie Ashworth. I'd love to share with you my Infinite Receiving activation audio. Go to susieashworth.com/activate infinite receiving.